The dog was brought to the hospital to say goodbye to his owner. Tom, who had been in a coma for so long, looked like nothing more than a shadow of the man he once was. The steady beeping of the machines contrasted with the oppressive silence of the room. Tom lay there, in bed, unrecognizable. He, who had once been strong and cheerful, was now just a body kept alive by machines, while life slowly drained away. The doctors had said there was no hope. Tomorrow, the family would have to make the hardest decision. Max, the white Labrador, entered the room. Normally a calm dog, something was different. He didn't run to Tom like he always did. Max, with his nose to the ground, walked slowly to the bed and sat in silence, gazing at his owner's face. Kate, her voice trembling, whispered, "Go on, Max. Say goodbye." But Max didn't do that. He moved even closer, gently touching Tom's hand with his nose and resting his head on the man's chest. There was no movement, no wagging tail, no barking, just a deep silence and an air of waiting. The minutes dragged on. The doctors exchanged glances, knowing what this meant. Time was running out. And then, a sound broke the silence. Max perked up his ears, his body stiffened. He jumped up, looked directly at Tom's face, and with a desperate need, barked. A loud, deep, anxious bark. Everyone in the room flinched, startled and shocked. "Quiet, Max!" Kate tried to control her anxiety. But Max wouldn't stop. He continued barking, wagging his tail furiously and trying to touch Tom with his paw as if he were trying to wake him, calling him back. With each bark, a wave of energy seemed to fill the room. What was happening? And then, something unexpected happened. The monitors, which had been static, began to spike. The sound of a heartbeat. Faint, but now audible. The flat line that once marked nothingness now showed a sign of life. This can't be," a doctor murmured in disbelief. Kate couldn't breathe. Her heart was racing, but a part of her mind wanted to believe something was happening, something miraculous. Then a groan, weak, almost inaudible but present. Tom moved, a slight tremor in his hand. Kate held her breath. Tom, please." Tom moved his fingers, a minimal reaction, but it was a huge sign of hope. Max licked his owner's face, his eyes fixed on him, waiting for the miracle to happen. And then, the big surprise. Tom took a deep breath, his eyes fluttered open. He looked directly at Max and, with a weak voice, but full of emotion, whispered, "Hey, buddy." Tears filled Kate's eyes, and the doctors were stunned. There was no scientific explanation, but one thing was clear. The dog didn't come to say goodbye. He came to bring his owner back to life. If you were touched by this story, don't miss the next episode. Subscribe to the channel now and keep following incredible moments like this one.